This is the first of a series of 3 videos that demonstrate how to do the Chapter 1 challenge questions. So the first one deals with estimating the number of microorganisms in a human intestinal tract given some starting information. So we're given the typical bacteria length, and so from that we can estimate the volume of one bacteria. Notice that last bullet there says that we can treat the bacteria as a cube. So we can just cube that number that we're given for the length. And we can treat the intestines as if they are cylinders. So I can use the cylinder formula from the equation sheet, and we're going to have to calculate the volume of the small intestine and the volume of the large intestine. We're given diameters, so those need to be converted into radii in order to use the formula. All right, so our plan is going to be to use the cylinder formula and calculate the volume for each intestine, both the small and the large. All right, and then the problem tells us that 1% of the volume of each intestine is occupied by the bacteria. So those volumes that we just calculated, we're going to now calculate what 1% of that is. Notice I make sure that I convert my diameter to radius and that I put the appropriate conversion factors in before I square the radius term. Okay, let's go back up there and see what we need to do next. We need to calculate the volume of bacteria that are in those intestines. So to do that, I'm going to take my total volume from the intestines, which I just calculated, and multiply by 0.01 to give me 1%. All right, so that in blue is the total volume of bacteria. To get how many bacteria I have, what I need to do as my last step is to divide by the volume of one bacteria, which we calculated above. We're going to take the length of the bacteria and cube it. And there you have it. That's my final answer.